Hi, welcome to today's practice. As usual, today's practice will cover full body flexibility and mobility stretches, some arm balances that helps to build up your strength and energize your spirit. If you're looking for practices that help you to achieve both mental and physical health through creative artistic expression, please flow with me. So without further ado, let's start from our breathing practice. Maybe find our child's pose as usual. Whenever you're ready, bring your knees wide, bring your big toes to touch. And take one big inhale. And exhale, let's sink your hips down towards your heels. And release your shoulder down to the mat. Reach your fingertips overhead as long as you can. Gently rest your forehead on top of your mat. Couple breaths to arrive. Big breath in through your nose. And gently breathe out. On the first breath, let us feel how our shoulders slowly releasing on the mat. Big breath in through your nose. And deep breath out. Simply seal your lips together so we can breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your nose. This is our Ujjayi breath. Use this breath for a couple rounds to help you to warm up the body. Cultivate this kind of ease and a peace across our heart. If you'd like, maybe set up intention for today's practice and anything you like to achieve or the things you like to take off mat. Or if you like to dedicate the class to somebody else, thinking about the person's name. Feel your hips gently opening up with the gravity. Again, there's no pushing and no forcing. It's just slowly releasing and surrendering. Your body will relax and open up even more. So from here, if you're ready, let's take one more inhale, find our tabletop. Stack your shoulder on top of your wrist and stack your hips on top of knees. Big breath in, lengthen your spine. And gently breathe out. Find your alignment from your tailbone to the crown. Let's push floor away from body. Feel your shoulder blades is wide open. Now from here, maybe gently introduce some small movement to our joints. Maybe start from your neck. Slowly sway your head left and the right. Give your neck a gentle rotation. Now move to our wrists and rotate your right fingers to your right and left finger to your left. Now from here, take one more inhale. Press the heels of the palms into the mat. And exhale, slowly swing your torso to the left. Notice the pressure goes to your left wrist. Keep pressing your heel of your left palm into the earth to deepen the stretch. Maybe use your right hand as a support or even slightly lift your right hand up. Depends on how you feel on your left wrist. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, move to the other side. Stay with your breath. Now gently, slowly sway left and right. Let's get ourselves back to center. And continue to rotate our fingers. Point your fingers to the knees. Right finger to your right knee, left fingers to your left knee. And from here, press your heel of the palms into the mat. Take one more inhale. And exhale, gently sink your hips towards your heels while you press your palms into the mat. Feel the deeper stretch on the front of your arms. Breathe here. I'll flow a couple rounds. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, shift back. And 2 more left. Last one. Next, we'll flip your palms to stretch the back of your wrists. Feel free to keep your fingers spread. Feel free to squeeze your finger in to make into a fist. Now next, the other side. Make sure both left hand and right hand got equal amount of love. All right, now let's find our neutral tabletop by flipping your hands back. Now from here, we'll find our cat and cow. Inhale, drop your belly down. Start to open your chest while pull your shoulder blades down. Gaze up, find our cow, and pause for one breath. Let's take one more inhale here. Exhale, find our cat. Push your spine up and pause for one breath. And 3 to 5 rounds. Inhale, final cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Back to our neutral tabletop. Big breath in and deep breath out. Take one more inhale. Let's tuck your back toes in. And exhale, find our bear pose. By press your palms in, gently lift your knees up, parallel your shin with the floor. So gaze down to align our neck with the spine. Breathe here. Engage our core to create this long line from your tailbone to the crown. So our body, our lower belly is not collapsing. Push the floor away so you feel your shoulder blades is spreading wide. Fire up your arms, your thighs, and your core. Only a couple breaths here. Stay with your breath. I take one more inhale here. Exhale, find our downward facing dog by push your hips back and high or slowly release your heels down. Stretch our hamstrings. Spread your fingers wide. Gently push your hips a little bit higher. Feel your spine lengthening. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Pick your right foot back and high while we'll keep our hips squared down to the mat. And breathe. Take one more inhale. Exhale, low lunge and draw your right foot between your palms. And from here, slowly release your left knees down. And sink your hips a little bit lower. Settle for a couple of breaths here. As we push your hips down, let's open your chest. Feel your back line is straight and flat. Maybe gaze forward, maybe slightly gaze up as we pull the shoulder blades down. Now take one more inhale, find our half warrior 2. Gently rotate your left foot back and parallel your arms with the floor. Open your chest to the left side. Big breath in and deep breath out. Now from here, next we'll find our half extended side angle. Take one more inhale. Exhale. Release your right hands down and reach your left hands up and breathe here. Now feel free to shift your left hands overhead to deepen the stretch from your left finger to your left knee. Now from here, gently bend your left elbow, place your left finger behind your ear or behind your head. Take one more inhale here. As we exhale, use your left elbow, draw the half circle. Slowly draw your left elbow close to your right arm. We'll do 4 more rounds. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale. Exhale. And 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Now inhale, coming back to our half warrior 2. Next, inhale, half reverse warrior. By reach your right hands up, relax your left hands down. Give your right side upper body a good stretch. Maybe you place your left hands wherever they can land. Keep your lower body stable. Now take one more inhale here. And exhale, we'll find our gate pose. Extend your right leg long and slowly side bend towards your right leg. Gently breathe in. And breathe out. Use your right hands as the support to find your edge. Take one more inhale, slowly shift the body to the top. Exhale, find our low lunge. Inhale, carry your right hands. And exhale, find our revolve low lunge, facing to the right. And breathe. And slowly stack your right shoulder on top of your left. Use your core to deepen our twist, facing to the right. Feel your right side of your waist stretching. Feel free to stay here. If you can, maybe bend your left knees. Slowly draw your left foot close to the back. Maybe capture your back foot with your right hand. See whether you can reach. And take one more inhale. Exhale, find our low lunge. Tuck your back toes in. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Kick your right foot up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Now we'll work on the other side. From a down dog, inhale, 3-leg dog. Kick your left foot up and high. And keep your hips square down to the mat. Breathe here. Imagine we'll push the energy from your palm through your arm. Align with your spine to the leg and to your left heel. Couple breaths here. Release your right heel down. Take one more inhale. Exhale, low lunge to the left. Now from here, we'll release your right knee down. Now take one more inhale and slowly rotate your right foot behind. Or find our half warrior 2. Breathe out gently. Left knee on top of your left ankle and palms parallel with the floor. Take one more inhale here and exhale. Find our half extended side angle. Left hands down, reach your right hands up and breathe here. Press your left palm into your left side to feel your hips is open. Option to send your right palms up or maybe reach your right hands overhead to deepen the stretch. You can feel the right side of the body expanding from your finger to your right knee. Maybe gaze forward, maybe gaze up. Now from here, now find our butterfly arms by draw your right hand behind your ear, behind your head. Take one more inhale, peel the heart up. Exhale, draw your right elbow close towards your left arm. 4 more times. Inhale. And 3 more times. Inhale. Next, inhale, find our warrior 2, and exhale, half reverse warrior. Press your left foot into the mat so you can anchor your foot down. Feel stretch on the left side of your torso. Take one more inhale here. Slowly rise up. Exhale, find our gate pose. Extend your left leg long and shift and lengthening over your left leg. Breathe. Take one more inhale and slowly shift to our low lunge. As we exhale, find our revolve low lunge and twist and open your chest to the left. Use the core to deepen your twist. Option to stay, option to bend your right knee. Capture your right foot with your left palm. Take one more inhale, let's unwind. Exhale, find our low lunge. Tuck your back toes in. Inhale, three-leg dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. And deep breath out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walk the toes behind your palms. Find our forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold deeply. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, prayer in front heart center, settle down. Now inhale, one leg mountain and shift weight to your left. Bend your right knees, lift your right knees up and breathe. Feel free to keep your right knee bent. Feel free thinking of kicking your right heel forward, strengthening your right leg. Make into the L shape. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, warrior 3. And keep your body long. So steady. Find our balance. Breathe here. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, gently release your hands down for support. Next inhale, kick your right foot a little bit higher. Exhale, find our standing split. Maybe gaze back and breathe. Maybe use one hand as a support. Help you to pull your chest close your side to your chest. You have to really fire up your right side to kick your right foot a little bit higher to strengthening both hamstrings. Option to stay here. Option will bend your right knees and drop your right foot close to your hip. Reach your left hands to capture your right foot. When you find your bind, and slow point your right knees up into the sky. Find our super soldier variation. Breathe. Option to stay here. Option slowly lower your right knees down and then slowly kick your right heel forward. Find our baby grasshopper as we squat down. Breathe here. Option to stay here. Option to reverse this movement and bend your knees and send your right knees up. Now next, we'll bring your right hands under your right shoulder. Release your bind. Reach your right foot to the left and gently drop your right foot down to the mat. Inhale, open twist to your left. And breathe out. Use your core, deepen your twist. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale. Feel free to twist a little bit more. Feel free to release your hands down behind your back to only focus on our twist. Next, inhale, press your right palms in, anchor through your right foot. Inhale, lift your left foot up. Exhale, send your left foot back. Inhale, open. Falling star. And breathe out. Now from here, we'll wrap your right thigh on top of your left. Find our eagle legs. Engage your core. Push your hips a little bit higher into our side plank with eagle legs. Challenge our strength and core. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, high plank with our eagle legs. Shoulder on top of the wrist. Wrap your legs together. Inhale, side plank to your right. We'll keep our eagle legs. Slow, steady, and breathe. Super strong. Next, unwind your legs. Maybe find our star side plank, but gently kick your right foot up. Stay with the breath. Take one more inhale. Exhale, lizard. Reach your right foot to the top and sink into the stretch. Maybe gently rock back and forth. Maybe slowly release your left knees down. Now from here, feel free to pause. Use the gravity to help us to open up your hips, your thighs. Feel free to bend your elbows. Release your chest a little bit more, deepen the stretch. Or plant your left palms under your chest. Gently twist your torso to the right. Well, place your right hands on top of your right thigh and slowly push your right thigh out until you're strengthening your right arm. And keep your spine long and continue to twist until you gaze up to the sky or gaze up to the ceiling. Breathe here. And slowly unwind. Now from here, we'll work on our balance. Work on our strength. Thread your right hands under your right thigh. Find our flying lizard. And use your left hands, draw your right foot towards your chest. Now release your hands on top of mat. Shift the weight forward. See whether you can shift and lift your left foot up. Flying lizard. Breathe. Stay with the breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Beautiful. Take our lizard. Take one more inhale. And exhale, Skandasana to your left. And sink your hips down. And breathe. Now from here, either prayer in front of heart center or maybe open your arms. Or maybe find your bind behind our back. Next, we'll slowly release your hips down and release your left hands behind your left side of your hips. Take one more inhale. Carry your right hands, draw a half circle. Exhale, wide like wild thing. Open and breathe. Take one more inhale. Exhale, we'll release. Now continue, roll your body to our low lunge to the top of mat. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise up. And breathe. From here, take one more inhale. And exhale, drinking bird. And find a balance here. Push arms away from your spine. Inhale, find our chair, release your heels down, reach your arms up and high. Keep your back line straight and flat. Stay with the breath. Take one more inhale. Exhale, find our crow pose. Maybe fly, maybe not. It's your practice. And stay wherever you are. Maybe flow through your vinyasa or maybe release and then flow through your vinyasa. Big breath in and deep breath out. All right, friends, let's move to the other side. Inhale, gaze forward. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, one leg mountain. This time, left knees up. And breathe. Feel free to keep your left knees bent. Feel free to kick your left heel forward, lengthening. Finding the L. Take one more inhale. Exhale, warrior three. Balance first. Then work on the details. Arms, your thigh, your core, all firing up to keep the balance. Stay with the breath. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release your hands and kick your left foot up even more with your next inhale. Exhale, standing split. Maybe use your hands as support, help you to pull your chest, close your thigh a little bit more. And push into your edge. And see how far you can go. Now from here, maybe find our super soldier variation by bend your knee. Cap your left foot. Point your knee up. Option to stay, option to continue. Move into our baby grasshopper. Slowly bend your right knees and draw your left knees back. And then slowly kick your left heel forward. Baby grasshopper. Reconnect with our breath as we sink down. Next, we'll reverse this movement. From a baby grasshopper, use your hand as support and lift up. Super soldier variation. Release our bind. Left foot to the right. Place your left hands under your shoulders. Inhale, open twist to your right. And then breathe. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, deepen the twist. Maybe release your right hand behind your back. Help you twist a little bit more. Now, anchor your left hand under your left foot. Inhale, lift your right foot up. Exhale, reach your right foot back. Inhale, open falling star. And breathe. Now, from here, we'll wrap your left thigh on top of your right. Side plank with your eagle legs. Take one more inhale. Exhale, high plank with eagle legs. Inhale, side plank to your left with our eagle legs. Unwind your legs. So steady. Star side plank. Left foot up. Inhale. Exhale, lizard. And breathe. Same idea. Well, feel free to slowly rock back and forth. Give your hips a side good massage so they can open up a little bit more. Feel free to stay still. Rely on the gravity. Or maybe bend your elbows, so lower your chest a little bit more to deepen your stretch. Or maybe and gently twist to your left and press your left palm on your thigh. Slowly push your left thigh out until you almost extend your left arm long. At the same time, we'll use a core. Keep your back line straight and flat. Gently twist and rotate until you gaze toward the ceiling or the sky. Notice the difference between your left and the right. One side might be easier than the other. Totally normal. Now, if you did flying lizard on the other side, we'll work on this side as well. So thread your left arms under your left thigh. Use your right hand to help you to pull your left toes close to your chest. Then next, release your right hand down and slowly shift the weight forward. Now lift your right foot up and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently release. Take one more inhale. Twist and exhale. Skandasana. Feel free to prayer. And feel free to open your arms. Or feel free to find our bind. Whichever you choose for the other side, we'll do the same for this side. Next, we'll slowly release your hips down. Now, gently relax your right palm outside of your right hip. Next, we'll find our wet like wild thing. Take one more inhale. Draw the big circle with your left hand. Exhale, push your hips up. Open your chest. Fire up your right arm. Push a little bit higher. Feel the gentle back bend. Exhale. We'll slowly continue rotate to the top. Low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Rise up. Keep the balance. Breathe. Back heel is on top of back toes. Take one more inhale, lengthening. And exhale, drinking bird. High inhale, back to chair, reach your hands up, and exhale, forward fold. From here, we maybe find our Malasana. Separate your feet, toes out, heels in. Gently sink, hips down towards your heels. Maybe prayer in front of heart center, but press your elbow into your thigh to open up your thighs and hips. And breathe. Keep your spine long, shoulder blades down. Find a focal point, or keep your gaze closed, whichever works for you. Maybe here we add a little bit twist and release your left hands in the center. Inhale, open twist to your right and breathe. Feel free to reach your right hands up. Feel free to release your right hands behind your back, whichever works for you. Or if you want to find full bind, feel free to wrap your left arm around your left thigh. Stay with the breath. Slowly coming back to center, the other side. Place your right palm down. Inhale, open. Twist to your left. Feel free to find your half bind or even full bind. And slowly release. Next, last arm balancing challenge, which is a Firefly. Now thread your arms under your thighs and press your palms into the mat and fingers point to your heels. And bend your elbows back so you can sit on top of your upper arms. From here, you notice we're starting to shift the weight from our body, legs into our palms. Now from here, one step at a time, see whether you can lift one foot up and stay with the breath. Another foot up and breathe. If you're pretty ready, you gently lift your toes up off the floor. Great. If you continue to press your palms in and send your hips back, find a focal point forward. Extend your legs long and breathe here. Fireflies. Feel free to explore any kind of a balance that works for you. Notice which muscle is working, which muscle is shaking. Whenever you're ready, slowly release down. All right. Now find our butterfly legs. But press the sole of your feet together. Feel free to slowly shake your legs. Use the thigh, shake your thighs up and down. Now from here, we'll interlace your fingers. Cup your hands on top of your feet. Take one more inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, let's fold forward. Press the sole of your feet in together, and also thinking about how to press your thighs into the mat. And use the core to keep the spine long. Inhale, let's rise. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Next, we'll use your hand as support. Place your hands behind your back. Next, we'll bend your knees and place the sole of your feet on the mat. Or just to give your hips a good massage. Take one more inhale here. Roll down through your sit bones and lengthen your spine. And exhale, let's draw your both knees to the left. Release your right hip to the floor so you can feel the stretch along your right thigh, right hips, right glute. Inhale, center. And exhale, switch to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Center and right. Let's sway left and right for 3 to 5 rounds, or as many as you want, as long as you feel comfortable. Now coming back to center. Next, we'll draw your both knees to your left. Now from here, now release your knees down. Now slowly rotate your torso to your right. Use your finger as support. I will do a twist. So unwind. Bring your knees to the center and then release your both knees to the right. Now from here, and exhale, twist. And please remember, the twist is happening in your core, in your spine. We're not pushing the twist. Just find your area you can squeeze the pressure into. And slowly coming back to center. Beautiful. Now extend your both legs long. Roll down through our sit bones. Inhale, reach your hands up. Exhale, seated forward fold. Relax your spine and release your lower back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, relax your hands down. Bend your knees. Maybe interlace your finger behind your thighs. Now use the core and your thighs to slowly control the movement. Gently lower your torso down to the mat. One vertebra at a time. Imagine the mat is kissing our spine, one vertebra at a time, until you completely release your back on the mat. Now from here, maybe find our ball pose. Maybe gently rock side to side. Maybe stay still. Maybe draw the circle with your knees to make a circular massage on our lower back. Now from here, maybe find our happy baby pose. Capture outside of feet or big toes or second toes. As we kick your heels up into the sky, let's draw your knees toward the floor. Maybe keep your knees bent. Maybe extend your legs long, whichever makes you comfortable. Maybe rotate to extend your legs long. Last but not least, whenever you're ready, let's give our body last firm squeeze and hug. Take one more inhale. Exhale, and your Savasana. It's time to release, relax, reset. Remember, recalibrate, and return to your home, the earth. Beautiful, friend. Feel free to stay or feel free to reintroduce small movements back to our body, maybe your jaw, your fingers, your toes. Maybe slowly rotate to one side for fetal position. Maybe lift your body up to seated position. And prayer in front of heart center. Give yourself 2 beautiful, satisfying breaths. Gently breathe in through your nose. Deeply breathe out from your nose. And gently breathe in through your nose. Side out to release. Alright, this is today's practice. Hopefully after today's practice, you will feel more energized, more flexible, and feel stronger. Thank you for coming and practice with me. If you have any questions, comments, please leave a message below. Otherwise, I will wish you have a great day and a great health. See you next practice, and namaste.